Chapter 16, The Promise of Adulthood. This is in the 8th edition of the book. It may be a different chapter depending on what edition you use. Understanding adulthood. So, what does it mean to be an adult, and how has the notion changed from era to era and culture to culture? There are many factors, whether you consider personal independence and achievement, social affiliations and connectedness, or is it mere chronology? It really kind of depends, but for what does your understanding of adulthood mean for a person with a severe intellectual disability is a whole nother discussion. So, dimensions of adulthood. Autonomy, being your own person. That's expressed through self-sufficiency, which is economic, emotional, shift from economic consumption to consumption and production. Self-determination, so the assertion of individuality and independence. And completeness, having a sense of having arrived. A shift from the future to the present tense. No more waiting. So other dimensions of adulthood. Membership, so community connectedness, collaboration, and sacrifice expressed through citizenship. So activities of collective governance, having positions on issues, voting. Affiliation, activities of voluntary association, fellowship, celebration, and support. And change. Adulthood is an ongoing capacity rather than a static outcome of childhood. So it's a dynamic process of becoming an adult. And even when you are adult, you keep changing. So symbols of adulthood, examples. So symbols of autonomy would be having a source of income, job or wealth, making your own choices. Sorry, there's a thunderstorm going on in the back. But important ones, making important choices, important ones and trivial ones. So no more waiting for the privilege of doing what you want, how you want, and when you want, with whom you want. So these idea that you can make choices for yourself. Symbols of membership, voter registration card, membership card for organizations and clubs, appointment calendar, dress book, season tickets, bumper stickers, charitable contributions of time and money. All these are symbols of membership in your chosen affiliations. So symbols of change that occur throughout your life as an adult. Marriage, acquiring new hobbies, children, new jobs and new homes, learning new skills and old friends. Symbols of denial of adulthood. Some examples are unending childhood, so childish diminutive names like Bobby or Susie, or nicknames from childhood as well. And forced dependency that permits others to make important choices for someone. Few life changes are permitted. Unfinished transition. No more school, but no job at home or affiliations in the community. Rituals for ending, but not for beginning. So no simple ritual to begin your new life as an adult. Acquisition of visible but empty symbols like IDs, but not jobs, and homes or community affiliations. Unhelpful services. So focus on remediation and readiness. Anonymity, services that overwhelm individuality and uniqueness. Chronicity, professional decision to deny change because the client is insusceptible to further development. So limiting the potential of individuals with severe disabilities. So what are the dilemmas of adulthood for some? What about, age-appropriate choices and age-inappropriate choices? What about healthy and unhealthy choices? Pursuing symbols over substance? Too much or too little change? Concept of support. So in achieving adulthood, this idea of support occurs in many contexts. So the natural context, informal supports, user definitions, local character, and universal eligibility. Living the promise. So how in the book are Ian and Douglas living the promise? Or how does a multidimensional person, understanding of an adult help when thinking about the adult lives of individuals with significant disabilities? How do you operate or do not operate as an adult in terms of self-sufficiency and autonomy? So the services for adults with disabilities in your community foster or limit a supportive adulthood. Okay, well that was just a summary of Chapter 16. Thanks.